Hey Leo, how's it going everyone? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the second half of July. Keep that in mind, okay? General readings are not going to be for everybody, so just take what resonates. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box. My email address is there to get in touch and set up a Zoom call if you're interested. Thank you so much everybody for your likes, shares, subscriptions, donations, support, all of that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. So thank you. Let's take a look. Leo, second half of July. What's the message here for the collective? What is going on with Leo's energy? Your birthdays are coming up. I will have as many as I can. I do as many bonus readings for the birthday signs, okay? So something there came flying out. Six of Pentacles. Wow, the Empress. I get this thing about like giving to the collective. There's a contribution for the collective, for the greater good. Almost like a good cause. Some of you may work in like non-for-profit, greater collective causes, good causes, things that people give a lot to in order to help others, or situations, could be environmental or something like this with that Empress. Let me just take a look here. Yeah, see, five of Pentacles. So this is just a specific message, but I feel that abundance is coming for you, or is here for you, Leo. When you need support in the right time, at the right place, just when maybe you're going through a bit of a transitional, maybe there's been some struggles there. There is that specific message about helping those in need. The Five of Pentacles, maybe people who are facing some kind of financial insecurity, homelessness. That Five of Pentacles is people that are, literally left out in the cold, lining up. Let's take a look here. What else? I think there's something here, Leo, where you are being empowered to kind of grow or create or change your circumstances. So instead of just like, not saying you're getting handouts, but instead of just sort of handing something to somebody, it's like show them how to make it themselves, show them how to grow. There's something here about you taking your skills, your talents, making something from nothing almost, or creating where you need support in your life. And it's like abundance from a place that you make yourself. I know that sounds a little strange or vague, maybe. One sec. Clarify that. I feel like the Empress is empowering you, whether that's from yourself or from another person or another organization or situation, because Queen of Pentacles, nurturing it, building it yourself, putting in the effort, working. Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing, motherly figure. Yes, she helps people in need. Yes, she's supportive, maybe a good provider for other people, but first and foremost, she takes care of herself and she creates her own abundance and she works hard to make her money, opportunities. So there's something here, Leo, where yes, you're getting support where you need it or when you need it, but it could be like a resource or even a mentor, somebody who helps you to show you. Let's say you're starting to earn, you're learning how to invest. Okay, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna give you $100. I'm gonna help you out, but from there, I'm gonna teach you how to grow that $100 on the stock market or whatever, crypto, whatever this is. It's kind of like that, where it's like, I'm gonna help you, but I'm gonna show you the skills and the talents, and you're going to kind of work with that and help yourself. This could also be related to anybody who is connected, working with, maybe has gone through some financial difficulty. They could be working alongside or involved in some kind of cause, non-for-profit, something like that. Okay, let's move along. That was a bit of a specific message, but let's see. What else for Leo? What do they need to know at this time? Two of Wands was in reverse. Okay. The Two of Wands was in reverse. I don't always read reversals, guys, but beside that is the Nine of Cups with the Page of Wands. Again, I feel like this might be a little bit of a connected message that nobody is going to make decisions for you. Nobody is going to show you where your happiness is. No one's going to, wrap up your happiness or your wishes in a box and deliver them on your door with a bow on the front. This is something that you have to make choices. You have to kind of be the decision maker and really go after, not being afraid to take the initiative to go after the path that really makes you feel fulfilled, happy. What is it that you want? Go get it, or figure out the way to pursue that path. There are some of the positive messages here, or the messengers, Page of Wands, that can say, hey, Leo, here's an idea, or here's some advice, or here's a suggestion. But after that, it's up to you to decide what to do with that. So that's where I see that Two of Wands in reverse is like, you may not be walking through or walking forward to truly pursuing something of your own initiative or your own. Let me see what that's about. Nine of Cups, let's see. You are given plenty of options and choices. Okay, there's plenty here for you to, you've got the whole world, the whole planet is around you to figure out what it is you want. There's no lack. Why may you not be making the decision? Let's see. It's like you need motivation or something. Queen of Cups. Okay. Again, the Queen of Cups, a very loving person. Make sure you show love to yourself. Make sure you realize, or you reinforce, or you remind yourself that you're deserving, that you love yourself enough, or you have... It's like the Queen of Cups can't give her love to somebody else if she's not loving herself. What else here? There's something about like emotionally being driven. Eight of Swords. It's like you're all up in your head about how you feel about something. Some of you might be questioning or stressing about if something is meant for you. Like it's kind of like you're doing something in life, you're on this path, and you're asking yourself, or you're wondering, like, do I actually love doing this? Or do I love myself in this particular situation? Maybe a situation is making you think about how much you actually love yourself. Because you have a lot of this Empress, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You've got a lot of this nurturing, loving energy. What's this stress about? Tell me about this Eight of Swords. Four of Wands. Oh, Four of Wands. You got all these queens, guys. All the queens are showing up here. Queen of Swords, Four of Wands. So you're sort of having to figure out a way, Leo, to a few things. This is around creating connection, relationship, maybe love, family, something that you have to sort of make a decision on. And, are you wanting what you want? Are you doing it? There's a decision here about something that you're sort of the one that's in charge of creating, ultimately, the stability in your life. And you may sort of feel a little bit of lack of self. Like, are you worthy of this? I see that with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress beside the Five of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is finding that solution and stepping out of something that doesn't have to revolve around feeling stuck in this Eight of Swords, feeling mentally stuck, feeling like there's no out, there's no way out, there's no solution. You know, it could be around relationships or love. This could be sort of testing, or you could be doubting yourself in some way, doubting your abilities, a little bit of your worthiness, and not even, it's like your capability of creating the life that you want, the stability that you need, the money, the job, the things that you want. I would say you're very, very capable here, Leo. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. Okay, Four of Swords, Six of Cups. Some of you, actually, this is interesting because some of you may be kind of tired of making it happy or good for other people while you kind of are left out. So you may be, because that Queen of Cups can sometimes be, not saying you are this, but she could be a little bit of an emotional doormat if she's not really taking care of herself. And I feel the Queen of Swords is saying you may have to cut some boundaries here, Leo, making sure that you can't cater to everybody else while maybe you're struggling through something, because the Four of Swords is telling me like you're a little bit mentally overwhelmed here, you're exhausted, and it's sort of like step back from trying to be the joy, the contentment, trying to please. There's a bit of people pleasing here in creating, abundance or stability or wealth or, answers or things for other situations. Are you doing that for yourself? And maybe that's where it ties into the beginning of the reading, where it's like, instead of helping, maybe you're this person at the top, maybe you're the Empress energy, maybe you're the one that keeps handing things out to people that are not actually helping themselves and teaching them the skills or the ambition or the ability to create abundance, create whatever that is in their life. I think it's exhausting you here. It's making you sort of say, well, what about me? Or why is my life not necessarily panning out the way I want with that wish fulfillment card? I think there's some areas that you're enjoying, or that you may enjoy helping others. You may enjoy doing the work sometimes or helping out, but is it creating a bit of a blockage in your path? Is it creating roadblocks where you're like, I have to make a decision to go do something in my life and I'm too busy helping this person with their life path? That's where I see that Two of Wands in reverse. It's kind of like you've got things to do as well. You could be taking on the stress, giving a lot of empathy, sympathy, feeling sorry for other people maybe. This could be around family, Four of Wands, other connections. Is there any healing advice? I would say definitely take some time out here, Leo. Don't exhaust yourself. It's like there's a little bit of energy here that you may sort of, whether you realize this, you may sort of say like, well, I want to be remembered as a good person, a helpful person. And it's, you could be saying, I don't want to be thought of or remembered as what you feel might be selfish, or which is not. You're just, you could be giving away a little more than what you have in fear that somebody might think or have a memory of you that isn't, this perfect Leo energy or this perfect ray of sunshine kind of thing. It's, what's the healing advice? Wouldn't be surprised if the Sun, I don't know, pops out like your card. What's the healing advice for Leo? The High Priestess. See, there's a little bit of stepping away to make sure that you're taking care of your needs. Also, your intuition here. Are you listening to your own advice? Or are you giving it all away to everybody else? So the High Priestess, she does have a lot of solutions. She does have a lot of the answers to things in life. I think this is sort of reflecting on making sure that you take care of your needs as well, that you're continuing to grow, because you do have a lot of that growth energy and that wish fulfillment and making sure that you're happy. Again, 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords, it's with that Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Let me see something. See? 10 of Swords. You're emotionally spent. Remember I said you could be an emotional doormat? 10 of Swords. Emotionally drained. Emotionally being sort of like a target. Leo, you're being a target for people to burn you out, to draw all of your energy, all of your kindness, your goodness. That's a good thing, but you're not, it's like you're not a charity. This is not a charity case. You're not the answer, or there's this energy around charity, goodwill, good intentions, wanting to be known as a good person, a helper, a giver, a lover, all these things at the cost of maybe your own energy. 4 of Swords. Your gifts, your talents, your information, your knowledge might be of better use elsewhere or better appreciated. Not saying that what you're helping here or what you're doing isn't good deeds, but again, 10 of Cups. You're kind of neglecting, feeling like I have nothing left for me. Does anybody love me, or am I just getting taken advantage of? Am I just being taken for granted? That's what's happening here, Leo, I think. And then you're stopping your life path or choices in your life. 2 of Wands in reverse. When the fork in the road comes for you to make some choices, you're like, I'm too busy. Let me put myself on hold so I can take care of all these other people. Could be around the family. 4 of Wands. Could be family members, friendships. You know, it's kind of like, do you want to work for free? Are you doing everything on a donational basis? And then it's costing you now. Now your bank is being drained, kind of thing. Your energy, your emotions are definitely being drained. 5 of Swords. Bottom of the deck. So pick your battles here, Leo. Pick your battles. Is it your battle to fight? 3 of Pentacles. Teach. This is a cooperative. It's teaching somebody else to build, to do the work, to put the effort in, to make something of themselves. Not up to you to necessarily do that. Okay. I'm going to close off the reading. I hope this reading doesn't cancel out, guys. My phone is acting up, so I'm just giving you a heads up. There's something up with my storage, so I'm trying to work with a very low storage tolerance. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to clear that, but let's see. I am selfish enough to want to feel good. Look at that cat laying in the sun. You know, relishing in your own sunlight, basking in the sun here, Leo. Bask in your own light. Selfish enough to want to feel good. And it's not selfish, it's just your self-caring. Feeling good indicates your connection to clarity, wellness, and an abundance in all good things. Feeling good is your most natural core belief. So, Leo, it's time to maybe take some energy back to feel good for yourself, so that you don't give away everything where you deplete, okay? I'm going to leave it there. Thanks again for your likes, shares, comments, support. I appreciate it, Leo. Have a great day. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.